Rejection cannot be rejected. Even when I twist the name saying that I'll be making a video about blocking interactions is bullshit. Have I invented another word for rejection? We just have to go back, level up, level 3 now. Even angrier now, because a lot of things are not working out. Alright, mostly Tinder, and I'm very jealous. Anyways, I'm kind of jealous of, normies living a normal life. But the jealousy comes from, there's so many win-win situations that I could establish. Potentially, I don't know. I mean, people flex their mental illness left and right, and I'm like, dude, we can fix that, and you're gonna be a happy person. Oh, you don't want that. You don't even know that I exist. I wonder why. What happened? Society reject me. Also, I hate my own voice when I hear from the video. I know people would love to reject that too, not watch the video because my voice sucks. Buy me a microphone! Is that fucking easy? No, you buy. You buy. I technically can invest into myself anytime and stop rejection from happening. It's just that simple. You just become a fancy little shit. But, for some reason, what's that? Honesty is much more valuable than battling rejection by force. By the way, I don't give a fuck. I will respect myself. People will respect me in the future after they hear that sweet voice for a couple of years. They'll be hypnotized. There's no way out, bro. I own everything. YouTube CEO, you didn't reject that for some reason. Me as YouTube CEO, how are you gonna reject my feelings towards myself? How are you gonna reject my fucking ego just blowing up and taking everything hostage? How are you gonna reject that? How are you gonna reject the fact that I'll slowly become evil of all the rejection that you have been feeding me? You can't do this shit. Alright? Rejection stops at some point and realizes, oh shit, this guy is not cleaning himself from all the negative emotions because rejection is negative. So I'll eat that, thank you very much, and I'll double it and give it back to you at some later point. Or just collect it and give it back to you the way it is. It will still ruin your life immediately. Destroy your life. You will see me, you will look, you put one eyeball in a different direction and you see me in the corner somewhere and your life is destroyed. Whoa! Don't do that. Don't look at me, bro. That would destroy your life. You should have rejected me entirely from your existence, bro. This is what's gonna happen. I will infiltrate so many more places in so many more ways. It's hacking time, boys. Alright? You rejected me. You rejected the honest version of me. You're not gonna be able to reject the influential version of me, or the fake version, or the AI version, unfortunately. But I will remain evil, remain upset, remain annoyed the fact that rejection exists and everyone's faking it until they make it. Where are you making it, bro? You can't make it anywhere when you're faking it. Alright? You're just gonna live in your fake-ass world until someone pops your bubble, which is why I don't recommend looking into my direction, because I pop bubbles. Alright? You put your eyeball in the wrong direction and I just pop it. Alright? Your bubble is pop. I'm sorry, bro. If I feel a little bit too energized for you guys. Oh wait, that's honesty. Anyways, welcome to level 3. We talked about this 2 times already. And god damn it, it's annoying. It's one of the first episodes. Fuck my life. I rejected a burp. Let's check the thumbnails for no reason. To get inspiration. I believe the first one was just a wall. And then, a sad wall. And then no means no. No means you're an idiot. I don't know what the thumbnail is right now, but, we're leveling up. We'll find a way, alright, to make things even more spicy and scary for people. And for them to understand their own mistakes, At some point, it just grinds my gears into oblivion. Everyone's being ignorant and rejectful. But let's focus on rejection first, not ignorance. Ignorance is just automatic rejection response. Ignorance, where you're just literally, your brain is now full of rejection to the point where you just ignore everything that feels off in your world, that doesn't belong to you technically. And that's a very interesting feeling to, manipulate. Because I can slowly take things away from you if you're ignorant. It's just that simple. I mean, yes. Psychologically equipped people are scary. Yep. Welcome to my world. And we need 2 more dots. And let's look into the previous attempts to analyze rejection. I keep getting smarter. I keep getting stronger. I keep getting angrier and more evil. Kind of. There's a little bit of a exception here. Because, as my vision is expanding, but I still want more things. I'm greedier and greedier. But ignorance, for example, is its own thing. I'm not sure if ignorance is completely the same thing as rejection, or how it works. But I evaluate gold. For me, gold is 1400. And this is how much watch time I have to get. Alright. Everything else, so technically rejection is not watch time, it's not performance. Alright, if you're performing on the internet, you must not be ignored. However, because it's just random people supposed to bump into your video, you must not be ignored. The authorities could force ignorance by filtering out my content or labeling me as invalid creator. Obviously, they're not going to do it on low levels, but they will do it with AI. With the power of AI. With the power of AI, YouTube can just shoot themselves in the foot and not be able to walk ever again. So, be careful, YouTube. Don't do that. Oh wait, they're already doing it because they're doing it in secret. This is the scary part, where we don't know how YouTube actually operates and what kind of content they filter and how much, and because they're not giving you the information required. If they can do AI filtering, they can do AI warning system, especially another warning system where AI has detected that my title of the video is against the rules. They allow you to break the rules, but now that you've broken the rules, who lives in a pineapple? Oh my god, dude. Under the sea, boy. It's just so stupid. Then don't allow us to break the fucking rules. Give us some warnings. But instead I got a warning strike, basically. 1 out of 4 strikes to your channel, and you're just fucking toast if you collect them all, bro. You're toast. Your YouTube career is over. Are you fucking kidding me? But you allowed it. And then you caught me immediately after. What the fuck is that shit? This is how YouTube operates. This is fucking insanity because it keeps reoccurring everywhere else too, bro. Every single fucking design decision that platforms entire world just fucking leaks into our society. Into our decision making too. Just leaks. So, better fucking fix your shit, YouTube, before I come in to steal everything. I already said I stole everything, but I keep on stealing everything. Alright? Because new content keeps getting generated, you know? I said I stole everything, you know, last week. But I can steal more this week. Automatic banning is nonsensical garbage. Alright? Unless a person just keeps violating and keeps pushing the same type of content, but you're not supposed to receive an automatic strike out of nowhere. It should be a manual thing of something getting out of control for real. Alright, if your system detected, if your AI robot detected shitty content, not only the shitty content has improved your AI, but your AI can just deal with it. It's that fucking simple. And someone just lost reputation on their channel. They don't have to be struck by lightning. They just lose some kind of point, you know, of reputation. Because they keep uploading shitty content. It's that simple solution. YouTube can't find it. Everyone's brain fucking dead. And still, I get rejected. Me! Of all people, bro! Of all people in the universe! Me, bro! What do I have to do? Just break into your fucking house and plant a fucking explosive in there? I already did that! I already told you I stole everything. Now I am planting explosions as I speak. What the fuck do you think I do? I sit there on my ass? When I psychologically equipped to fucking explode people's brains? From a distance? Whenever I fucking want? Fuck that shit, bro! This is what rejection does. And again, I have to say, have you ever thought that rejecting smart people isn't such a good idea? Again, I'll just start catfishing on Tinder and just break people's hearts. But, like, really fucking break them. I don't even know what I'm gonna fucking find. And it's still gonna be put in public of like, here you go, guys. I'm catfishing on Tinder. Tinder is probably not gonna fucking ban me until I go viral. And then I just got what I wanted. Congratulations, Tinder. You got fucked in the ass for being rejectful. Just give me someone to talk to. It's that fucking simple, bro. Just give bare minimum. It's that fucking simple. So, I'm gonna tell you guys something spectacular that I found out that just empowers me into infinity. But it's so simple. It's crazy. It will drive you fucking mad if you have been rejected millions of times. You know, there's TikTokers running around and bouncing around people, and now they're getting pretty scary, right? Nah, bro. There's next level to that. Yeah. I mean, immediately you feel enticed on the internet. It's such a fucking nonsense place, by the way, internet is, right? Because you can fake everything. You can literally fake everything. So I'm questioning now, alright? Now I've spent a lot of time not being evil, not being a catfish, not being a scammer, all these things, but now I'm questioning how easy it is to fucking scam and destroy people's lives. Now let me try a few things here and there. And I might get even more angry. Because their fucking coping mechanisms, the way how easy it's gonna be to fucking scam and destroy people's lives is gonna be fucking unbelievable. It's like you're gonna push a person, they're gonna start stumbling downstairs, but you just keep adding more stairs and they keep tumbling down. You just add more stairs. It's Minecraft now. Or Staircraft. Just add more stairs. Just prepare a very long staircase down and they just keep tumbling down. No stopping. No signs of stopping there, guys. I'm just baffled, right? I've received so much rejection, so much negativity. You don't think it's gonna explode in people's face right now. Alright? And serve a lot of stress as a response. Oh, hello. Yeah, guys, it was a live reaction to a 3-letter word, guys. I'm not even gonna tell you what this is. It's fucking disturbing. It's disturbing what people do. Another thing that you're gonna notice very easily, just, it takes so little to trigger a man into a fight mode. And that shit is ass, alright? I know you're supposed to be repulsive and you have to have mountains of muscles just to breathe, alright? It's where air comes in, right? You need muscle. Well, I don't know, man. I'm a man. I have been a man for a very long time, and I still haven't figured out what muscles do exactly. Make you confident or something? I don't. Just carry a knife. Just carry AK-47, dude. You're gonna be confident. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be confident. Okay, just a taser. I don't know. Pepper spray. Just act like a girl. No big deal, bro. It's still gonna do damage. And no one's gonna be mad if you pepper spray some fucking raging lunatic that got triggered because you said one thingy. Alright? And here's the fucking kicker. Here's what we're gonna be saying to people in near future, potentially, and hacking their fucking brains immediately without one thing. And it's probably gonna go viral, and I'm scared. That's why I'm scared. I'm still scared of all the things that I'm capable of doing because I'm fucking smart, essentially. But you know, the reason why I'm actually scared is that I don't even give a fuck about this shit. I can do better each fucking time. Each time I level up this fucking rejection is bullshit, or any bullshit whatsoever, I get so much better. So many times better, it seems. Or at least better at expressing myself. So I don't want to be stuck around and become evil for no good reason. Tinder deserves it. Tinder needs to fucking be eradicated. I'll start catfishing immediately. And just messing with women's brains. Technically, it's not going to be catfishing because I'm just going to pretend to be someone that I want to be, technically. But it's still a lie, and they will suffer for falling in love with the lie. Alright? It's illegal. It's illegal. I know, it's cool. I know you put makeup to fake your appearance every single time. That's what girls do. But it's pretty illegal, alright? It's pretty morally illegal to fall in love with a fake version of a person. Illegal. Yeah, illegal. The most real person you're gonna meet is in the chat, alright? So now even like in real life, you go outside and everyone's fake, alright? Because they can just put shit on their makeup, or they just put up a mountain of muscles, so you never get through to them and actually get to know them as a person. Everyone's fucking fake, bro. It's the business of being fake and rejectful. It's ridiculous, bro. It's my most fun people to talk to, honestly. Most fun people, because they would just melt in your fucking hands. When you ask this one fucking question, ask something from them. Ask a penny. Ask for a penny. And, people will die because of that. How people will die? Shabang! Shabam! Bam, 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 bam! Reasons why people will die when you ask them for a penny. No. I don't even have to read any of this for you guys. Because this is more like the reasons why this is ridiculously crazy, dude. Just ask for a penny. But the simple fucking principle of it is, not only you have to approach a person for a reason, because now you're upset, alright? And now you're just gonna test, am I rightfully upset, or am I not rightfully upset? Alright? Society has cancer. I think you're rightfully upset. So, you come up to someone and see what happens when you ask for a fucking penny. Alright? A reasonable answer is, why the fuck you need a penny? Alright? Yeah, are you... but... Like, it's not rejection, right? Like, what? You need a penny? Are you serious? But then it's like, but the conversation doesn't stop there. This is level 1. We're talking about way higher. So, you can say it's like, oh, it's for cancer research. Or if you want to be honest, like, I'm trying to get a penny. You don't have to be honest, actually. You just ask for a penny again. No, just I'm trying to get a penny right now. You know. So even they said why, but like, doesn't work for me. So you just ask for a penny again, kind of nicely, kind of, who cares? It's just a penny. You know. In the end, who fucking cares? You want me to back off? You have to pay a fucking penny. It's a lot. You'll have to find it somewhere in your fucking pocket, or you have to even have it, because everyone just like with credit cards, alright? But this ain't gonna fly anymore, boys! Ain't fucking gonna fly anymore! I will probably be able to infiltrate Mark Passio and give him this idea, and this guy will fucking destroy his fucking Pennsylvania, but boys... He's gonna fucking steal everything, bro, with the asking for a penny series, dude. He will enslave the universe as he's supposed to. Mark Passio, can you hear me? We have to summon him, boys. I have a perfect ultimate weapon for him to use and enslave humanity, just like they want to be enslaved. If he thinks, deep down, everyone is a slave, and they love being a slave. This is it, guys. This is it. This will show that they're truly like, they don't understand what the fuck is going on and how to solve problems of like when someone comes up to you and asks for something, and if that something is very small, you have to be careful when you give it to them, but you probably want to give it to them. This is how you fight rejection. Is the only way for now. Alright? At level 3, it's the only way because this fucking shines as of the ultimate weapon of mass destruction. Ask for... Yes! It's weird, right? Isn't that fucking weird? But again, you have to invest. You have to invest courage to approach someone. It's crazy, and they will still think, oh, you invaded my privacy, you're attacking me, blah, 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 blah. I invested that shit. I approached you. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're just fucking walking by as if a fucking zombie. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? This can trigger me into oblivion. I don't want to do it myself. I will die inside looking at how pathetic people are. I don't want to fucking see people's faces when I ask the simple fucking question. It's so fucking disturbing to me. I'm gonna go level up if I can. But this is fucking so disgusting, bro. This is it, man. This is it. People will not survive this. Tell me otherwise. Tell me. Without making this experiment yourself, you will never know, guys. But I know. I play card games. I can predict what happens after you play a certain card. Do you win the game or do you lose a game? You know, for example, a burglar wins the game if you just clear the board successfully. You know, if your opponent loves building a board and you just cleared it, well, you win potentially. So, it's predict. So with this thing, this is just a counter to rejection. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna reject a person who just wants a fucking penny? Also, even if you don't have a penny, please have a penny, because this guy is not gonna stop there, alright? What do you do if someone doesn't have a penny? Well, get the fucking penny now. Go to the store, get a fucking penny. Oh, you just have a credit card. What am I gonna do with you? Am I right? What am I gonna do with you? We'll find out what to do with you, bro. You have to have pennies to be able to reject people now. Alright? Now you have to have something to be able to reject. And this will destroy people's lives, bro. This will annihilate, change the fucking landscape entirely. I'm so scared of this thing just being used as a nuclear weapon for the entire world. Worse than COVID. 10 times worse than COVID, probably. I'm not asking people to wear a mask. I'm asking for so much more. So much more. Asking them to get approached and be able to reject a person in a legit fucking way. Alright? But it's gonna get so much worse because it's an actual real virus. Emotional enticement virus that can be spread into the entire world, no problems. Everyone has goddamn pennies these days anyways. You might want to not be a local menace. You might want to stick around somewhere else so you don't pollute your local space. But who fucking cares at this point, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm too scared. I have so many things to lose. Holy shit, asking for a penny is scary. Alright? I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fucking scary. I don't want attention sometimes. I want attention on the internet. From nice people. How about that? I know it's pretty expensive to ask, but like, I'll fart into your face nicely. Can you do that for me too? Everyone can be nice. I'm just saying. But no one is. Because no one has learned how to do it. They just learned, the first thing they learned is rejection. It was like, if I don't like someone, let me click enough buttons so they get rejected somehow. It's impossible. If you start with rejection, you will keep on going the same route where every single time you meet someone, they have to be rejected at some point. And it's not a solution to anything because the problem will keep being reoccurring. I don't have to reject nobody. I just accept them and it's like, oh, they reject themselves. You know? Or technically they tried to reject me, but they rejected themselves because none of this makes sense. They came to me first. I mean, no one is holding a conversation with me. No one fucking exists around me. You don't need to reject people, basically. Which is fucking hilarious. Needs to reject people. They have limited stamina and sanity. Anyways. It's fucking simple, guys. Alright, my mom got cold. It's time to reject, boys. You could technically even ask a penny on the internet if someone really upsets you. And I mean, they have to solve the most unsolvable problem of the universe. How the fuck do you give a penny through the internet? It's impossible. I'll tell you that much. It is impossible. You think you can. I have not found a solution to this. Alright? You will not be able to receive a penny through the internet. Try me, guys. How? How do you do that? Alright, technically, you can give an equivalent of a penny and try and trade your way out. But that's great. It has triggered a potential trade in the system. Something we all need. Very much, guys. Again, this is just the rule book, basically. It's crazy. If someone is really, really, really curious of why you need pennies for, just say, I'm buying an apple. Not an Apple product, just an apple. Pretty expensive. Requires you to approach 20 people and get a penny each. So, let's get to work, guys. At the same time, the most amazing thing, the pennies gonna be pretty valuable when this kind of trend spreads around. Pennies are gonna be fucking... And you must never ask for more. You must never inflate. The pennies will inflate themselves. You know, it's gonna be hilarious, bro. The banks are gonna start printing out pennies. At some point, the strategy could be switched based on malicious intent to dilute the system, to equip everyone with pennies in case someone asks. But for fuck's sake, We can see that from a mile away. We'll switch strategies just like that. If we see malicious intent, we strike back with malicious intent. There's no way out of here. Fight fire with fire, guys. Technically, alright? Because at some point, fire spreads so much, so you have to cut it off, basically. It's like, well, stop spreading, bro. Anyways, malicious intent just bleeds out. This is what is required in society to be able to function properly. We have to strike back against bullshit. We can't just let it spread as a disease, which it had, and it's very scary right now. See, my personality just relies on people not rejecting me. My personality relies on trading hardcore mode, basically. You gotta tell me what is a good thing to do, what is a good thing to consume on the internet, how to behave to a certain extent. Maybe it's gonna work, maybe it's not. How to, where to buy, what kind of fucking job to get. Hopefully it's appealing. You can give me all these advices. I'm not gonna follow all of them. I'm gonna potentially reject them in the end. But if all you do is to reject me at first because it's too difficult of a problem to solve, I mean, it's not gonna give me enough information to work with. You know, I could ask internet, but internet is a floaty matrix nonsense. I lived alone forever. And it's fucking disturbing. I know people are technically alone for the most part, but they're desperate enough to connect with other people and make friends. They're desperate, but when I'm desperate, I get nothing in the end. What is that? Oh, I didn't even get an explanation, which is the worst part. Alright? You would think like, oh, there's a clear explanation. Never. They love toying with you. Oh, you're gonna be rejected and I'm not gonna explain you why. It's evil, basically. It's just pure evil. It's pure evil to think that not only you will reject someone, but you're not gonna explain why. And, alright. How the fuck? Well, it's not pure evil anymore, guys. We fixed it. It's just evil. It's very immoral. And this happens over and over again on Discord's Rejection Marathon. I don't even ask to get banned. I'm not even being a piece of shit. It's just people are so scared of me in particular, which is great. Great if you're scared of a good thing, alright? If you're overwhelmed by a good thing. It's like a skyscraper just rose out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, it's overwhelming. It's pretty scary. I'm not gonna go inside a skyscraper who just appeared, but it seems pretty cool that it's possible, you know? That's it. That is it, bro. That's your interaction. It's like, well, let's just let the skyscraper be there. Because that's pretty cool to have in our Discord. But no one does that. Everyone just, let's fucking destroy skyscraper because we have the same amount of power to destroy it. So, whoa, fantastic. What you are destroying, by the way, is a mirage, is a ghost skyscraper, because obviously I can't fucking conjure a real skyscraper. It has to be built, slowly and surely, and is gonna morph based on people's demands. Well, wait, their demand is to get me blocked, to just kick me out. No skyscraper for you then. Fuck yeah, bro. It's fantastic. This is how smart people are being treated in the world. It's unbelievably insane. You're still hostile. The actuality of what I think is going on, people hate smart people because we gonna snitch. We definitely gonna snitch if you do stupid things and we don't like you, is the requirement. we don't like you, and you do stupid things, we're gonna snitch real hard, because we're just honest and smart. And we can do it a lot faster than most, professional snitchers. Alright, because we do it naturally, unfortunately. But if I become a natural snitch, me, of all people, unfortunately, the world will end. An introvert becoming an extrovert? It is impossible. It just is mathematically impossible. Why? Extrovert feels like they can own kind of the rest of the world, but they're limited with their reach. Introvert is not limited by its reach and can own the entire world, but it grows very slowly. What if you combine these two powers together and turn introvert into an extrovert? They instantly own the world. Just instantly. Everything is owned now. And mine. Mine. I have it. Oh, you thought about it? I have that. That thought you had? I have it. I literally have it right now. I'm storing your thoughts. It's streaming down the pipeline. I have them. You want them back? I don't know if I can have them for you, my friend. For you? No. For me, man. Me. You have to ask nicely. You have to do that three-letter thing, guys. That he cannot fucking do. For some reason. Don't be hypocritical. You have to learn how to do it yourself, too. And show how you can do that. I know how to beg. I've been begging this whole fucking time. For you to not give me all your stuff. Alright? So I think I have legit reasons to steal everything right now. For an introvert to become extrovert makes no sense. But what does make sense is that introvert figured out how to hack the system, grow much faster than the normal introvert, and now just gobbles up the entire world essentially. I mean, for fuck's sake, sounds pretty fun to me. Alright? Oh, that thing that you wanted to reply with, I have it. You don't have to say anything, my friend. You don't fucking have to do anything. I have that too. Every single action you make, every single breath you inhale, I have it. Why wouldn't I have it? Alright? I probably don't need it though. I probably don't need it, but I have it. So I'll keep it. Until someone takes that away from me. Yeah, do you really want to understand what happens when introvert feels like an extrovert? It feels like I'm snitching on every single person that I meet. I have to express myself every single time. Do you want that in your life? Do you want that on the internet? Is that what's required to become famous? Oh no. It doesn't look like I'm getting famous, guys. I get famous only when I, talk about certain people doing certain things. I don't know, bro. And still, I get nothing. Just a couple of views, and not even a comment. Have I received a comment recently? Not really. I think that's a pretty good meal, right? For people like this. I deliver meals. I don't ignore a single person. They just created an account fucking 1 month ago. Definitely a ghost. But, you can use it as a vessel to inform other people how they're going to be treated. It's just that simple. And let me add this meal in the list of meals. Something like that is a shorter version, but a very ugly version too. But it's bacon strip. I kind of want to say the strip away, basically. Your dream. We will strip away the dreams you have. Because you have nowhere to store your dreams. I'll just steal it. I'll just take it. Alright? I'm a good person. By the way, I'm still a good person. I steal it so I could give it to you later. Unless you still don't want to exist. That's fair. Then I'll keep it forever. I don't know. Just lost it, basically. It's mine now. Mine. Alright, so this is the last thing I want to say before we dive into the previous attempt to understand rejection. Rejection also gave me superpowers. Very basic superpowers of talking to myself and realizing it kind of works. It feels like I stole people's souls. Very simple. You know, I look at their pictures and like, oh, I understand their personalities, their behavior patterns. I own that too. I have it. And I can talk to them whenever I want. I can summon them, click them now, if I want to. Alright. Let's click a random person. Not so random, by the way. Oh, it will be on my birthday, too. Gotta fuck them up. My birth... Is she shining, though? Not shining. Here you go. Welcome to my birthday party. It's tomorrow, by the way. Can't reject that, can you? Can't reject birthday parties. So, get ready. Get ready for my birthday party. What is my age now? It's a cubed number. Let's put it that way. Cubed number. I leave the cube number. I level up the cube number. Should be pretty easy to figure out if you're an idiot. I'm not even gonna give you more hints. I just left the cube number, okay? Alright. So, yeah, I mean, I was not rejectful. I kept learning things and analyzing problems and doing all sorts of things, and it's fascinating. All right. Again, people want to reject others based on how jealous they are, how emotionally unstable they are, how stressed out they are. But if you can't deal with your stress, the internet is gonna start shutting down brick by brick, unfortunately. For some reason, internet thought it would be a funny idea to give me a dream sequence in the end of my dream where my laptop gets hacked into a ransomware and then it just shuts down and I'm like confused because how the fuck do I give you money? How the fuck do I give you money if you just crash my computer? Very funny dream, but it happens all the time, so I shouldn't be surprised that everything that happens in my dream is hostile to me. It's just all the time. It's like, what, you want to feed me more superpowers? That's fine. Just to know there's going to be consequences. Alright? A good person has to be a little bit evil against evil people. Alright, detective. But it's pretty difficult because you must understand the way internet works. Everyone is anonymous, so technically they can feed you superpowers, and you're just gonna be like, but who do I defeat? Who do I defeat? And you will actually look for supervillains all of a sudden. And all of a sudden I've been bred by the internet. Like, what just happened? And no one got hurt. Whoever hurt me in the past or whatever. No one got hurt, technically. Technically. Alright? Technically. Now people are getting hurt. Now I am stealing stuff. Because now I'm looking at real people who can grow me, and they still want to grow me, apparently, indirectly. So I'm like, I'll take that too. And now there's real people involved. And I don't know if you can survive that apocalyptical idea that I'll be chasing those real people because I just feel like it, you know. Either way, I don't care if they're evil or not. Now I'm bonded, you know, by the internet. Now, at some point, it's pretty cool to feed someone superpowers, but at some point I'm so bonded to the internet that there's no escape for me anymore. There's no outside world anymore. It's gone. The outside world is gone, and technically, it's at the same time evil, because it's pretty fucking useless, and it takes up a lot of space. That outside world you see takes up a lot of space. I don't need that shit. Alright, I own everything, so I'll just make a lot of things disappear if they get in my way, basically. I mean, but they still have to get in my way, since that's the point of asking for a penny. Alright? Are you in my way? Deep down, if that's your intention of approaching people, are you in my way? Are you against me? Are you upset on me, a random person, that just struggles with life? Are you gonna send me negative emotions out of nowhere when I just ask for a penny? Technically, it's not even a big deal. This is how you approach people, and again, it will destroy them. It's just absolute annihilation. I don't know how people will survive this, but we can go again, level up. Past this point is just a foundation, but this will evolve into millions and millions of iterations, basically. You know, this is the seed of insanity. Because the world will change based on this one thing. So I can't wait for YouTube Rewind, guys. We're just 2 months in. We just completed 2 months. And I have more YouTube Rewind material than I ever had generated last year, throughout the entire year. I have way more now. Like 3 times more material in 2 months. So I can't wait for the end of the year. It's just gonna fucking destroy the universe at this point. Even though the format is not gonna change, nothing is gonna change. But the message, bro. The message. Technically, after I just said the message, I remember that Paul Watson or any other right-wing idiot thinks they can just infinitely attack the left for the message or whatever. They can just attack them infinitely. Well, what happens if you start rejecting people in your own community who just want to talk, who just want to grow their, resistance from the left or whatever the fucking superpower it is? Alright? If you start rejecting those people, your career is over, and the right is gonna start collapsing too. And it's the easiest way to collapse any political party at this point is to, approach them and ask for a fucking penny. But not a penny, an iteration now of like, I want to grow the superpower, I'll help you, make your videos and make your impact to the world. But if you don't accept this, it's war. Now I declare war. Just randomly, just because I felt like it. And technically, it's so easy to declare war on a YouTuber. You have no idea. You think canceling YouTuber is a big deal? How about war? War where everything is legal in case of war. Alright? Every single form of manipulation and tactic is legal now. Alright, war. Where we figure out exactly the weaknesses that a YouTuber has and just straight up mesmerize them with our own powers and steal everything they have. The true cancellation is not to cancel a YouTuber, is to steal what they have. It's to steal subscribers. Take those subscribers away. Because they're not doing a good enough job, them YouTubers. That's the true power of cancellation that has not been established yet. But it sounds like fun. It sounds like another one of those. So, let's embrace true power of cancellation. In fact, deep down I figured out of like what my superpower as a YouTube CEO is supposed to be. I can ask for one superpower, right? So what is it going to be? I want to be able to punch people and so they bleed subscribers. And technically I get those subscribers myself because I'm so good at punching, but they can just go at random locations to random subscribers. Alright? Just bleed subscribers and they I don't know. They need a shelter though. So maybe they go to the shelter, but the first thing they get a notification to subscribe is my channel because they got knocked out because of me. That's the superpower I want as a YouTube CEO. I want to punch subscribers out of you. Bullshit. And empower other people to have the same superpower if they resonate with my intentions. Alright? Superpowers are also meant to be shared and amplified based on how many friends you have. So if I have more fists to punch with, let's go, baby. It should work, well, like 10% effectively. I don't know. It gets complicated, but the most important thing, if I can just punch your subscribers out of you, man, it's gonna be satisfying. Man, I'm gonna start fucking working out, guys. I'm starting building up that muscle that you always wanted me to have. I can't wait to do that. But the funny thing is, I think I have the power to take away subscribers. I think the real subscriber number is influence to begin with, and I have control over that. I took that from people, so what else do I take? Technically, I still am in a bubble. I'm still am in danger. People can just pop layer by layer, but they have to now put a lot of effort. There's a lot of self-defense mechanisms for my bubble existence. You know, everyone lives in a bubble technically, but some are bigger and stronger and more protected than others. And most importantly, well, you can make bubbles out of different material, guys. Different materials. So I definitely thought about that too. So a needle's not gonna work. Needle's just gonna, well, I'm gonna take that. Yes, give me that needle. And then I will pop your eyes out, and you will need to ask Mr. Beast to make you not blind anymore. And then, oh wait, that's it. That's all I need to do. Use the needle improperly, and my bubble just retaliated. Not rejection. Why would I do that? Why would I just push you away somehow? I don't even know how rejection works, right? Technically, I do know. See, the coolest thing is, well, we just received rejection in the comments. Have you seen it? Sex weirdo that supports Onision Lomao. Rejection! You know, coping mechanism. It's a very fresh account, and I have nothing to say to it. I'm not gonna talk to it. There's no way I'm gonna... But if it keeps claiming attention, it will get immediately blocked, basically. It's just that simple. It seems like a discardable account, but it was created before my video, so that's the thing. If I see a comment from a person who created an account later than my video, I think I have the right to just block them for real. Because they're fucking babies on YouTube. They don't exist. They have malicious purposes of being loved. No, discard that. Babies? Reject babies, man. Out of all people, you can reject babies as the first thing. But, how about you reject babies? And pets. And toxic relationships. But, you know, useless things like that. Just reject that. Because people's sanity just goes down the drain because of a few of those things, and it's kind of crazy, bro. Again, if you're so smart, you can do all these things. I do want to do it my way, alright? I want to do it. I'm so smart, I can do it my way, alright? Because I am smart doesn't mean I want to be a slave like everyone else. You know, I think I deserve that. Is that some kind of breakthrough that I have to do? Everyone else is like, not only they're slaves, but they're also flexing that they became rich eventually. Or they became beautiful. And that's still slave mentality to break through, to build a good life for yourself. And the only thing you can do is flex, because the moment you actually try to act smart, everything will fall apart anyways. So unfortunate, but people don't like smart people as well, because they just show the real power of flexing, that you not only you have earned a lot of money, but you're smart, which is a weird combination that people should have before they start earning money, but they don't. They do not. Because the first thing you realize, who needs money anyways? You don't need that much money in the first place. It just shows that you're stupid. So how do you combine smartness with money? It's impossible combination, to be honest. You can combine money with greed. That's pretty cool. You can do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the thumbnail is like, give me a penny or you will get cancelled. That's it, bro. Literally. Literally, it makes so much sense. It entices both of these things, combines them into one creature that has kind of less power because less coherent. But once you watch the video, you will understand. Anyways. Alright, I think we can move on to that other thing. Rejection. It's bullshit. And, level 3, boys. Oh, puppy. Let's read all of the shit that I've done in the past, just to show you guys how much I've improved, and welcome to hour number 2. Alright, my voice does not improve, because I still don't have AI to mask my voice. I'll keep becoming more beautiful than technologically equipped with crazy weapons. I don't want to get in trouble as well. It would be terrible. I know there are limitations, just like my dream suggests, you can get hacked. And it's kind of game over. The moment your computer is hacked, it's game over. So you must not get into that level of power where everyone wants to hack your computer with AI. Because they can probably get there eventually. I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult, but it's so annoying at the same time. So I have to act very, very quickly and get what I want, and then just shut everything. Just start building up defenses just in case people are very, very vicious to get that thing back. Which is right now is everything, unfortunately. But it's okay, guys. It's just one of the things I need everything, so I find that. So I'm just looking for my superpower. Where's that superpower? Where I can punch people out of their subscribers. Where is it, guys? I'm looking everywhere. Like it's a lot of things I own now. Everything is pretty big. So can you guys help me? Then I'll give something back to people who help me out. You know, push me in the right direction. Of how do I get that superpower? Am I right? I think pressing that subscribe button works just flawlessly. So you never miss an update, whether I get closer to my superpower or not. And then you can contribute anytime. I'm just saying. Anyways, most important instance where you get rejected is with the girls. I didn't even talk about the girls, but I did talk about the Tinder. Unfortunately, we're gonna reject girls in this discussion. Let's see if I get triggered. I don't want to read any of this shit. I want to get triggered. It is a funny thing, I'm not gonna lie. Fake it until you make it, basically catfishing someone, but with your dream profile of how you want to look like. And potentially the moment you meet like 5 years later, you're kind of gonna look like that dude anyways. And it's just so weird, you know, that's kind of possible. If you pick the right thing, you're still gonna look attractive and you have all these things, but 5 years later you will literally have those things. So it's like, was it catfishing anyways? So I'm gonna try do this projection fishing. Technically, it's not even catfishing. I'm not even just straight up pretending. I'm just projecting the best version of myself, and hopefully that's good enough for people. I mean, damn, to just click accept instead of reject. I wanna try that, guys. But it is what it is, guys. Essentially, if I don't like the person, I'm like, well, you talk. You also talk to a fake person this whole time, and we just move on with our lives. I want to see. I'm so curious what will happen, and when I put my effort into it, my personality into it. I'm very curious, and I think Tinder is gonna, you know, forgive me for that. I mean, everyone is messing with Tinder these days. So it's just quite simple, to be honest. And again, it's one of those ask a penny moments because you approach a person, and because you approach a person, it doesn't matter if you're ugly, if you whatever, because you approach them. But in order to approach people on the internet, you have to literally fake your personality and who you are. You have to fake everything and fool them, basically. You have to fool people on the internet. I don't know why that is the case, but if you watch Fool Us, it looks magical when you get fooled, most of the time. So that's pretty cool. I don't want to do that, though. It's kind of stupid. But people kind of sometimes want to be fooled, so I have to respect that. Which is very funny, but also kind of scary and requires professional care for that. Often enough, people want to be fooled more than receive honesty. Because honesty is ugly, apparently. Which is so fucking annoying, bro. It's annoying. You will still get honesty, just in a different, it's sugar-coated format. So all I have to do is just sugarcoat that one thing, break through that stupid Tinder barrier of people rejecting me 99% of the time, and see what happens next, bruh. Pretend to be top of the pyramid, basically. Top G, man. Because I know I will get girls to match, because they're fucking thirsty as hell, bro. You'll see that. But because I have had great expectations already and those expectations were broken, I don't feel so confident with my new expectations. But we'll see what happens. It's still gonna get better results. I mean, it's just that simple. At least I'm gonna get a lot more garbage to deal with. Alright. But it's like, how would they know, right? How would they know that I'm super duper fake? Obviously, I'm not gonna copy the bio. The bio is still gonna be a stinky mess or confusing. But usually what happens, if you don't put a lot of stress visually, people gonna treat the rest of the things that you do with more respect. And if they add a little bit of respect on everything that I do, they will realize that, oh shit, it's a really cool person. And potentially the weirdest thing that can happen, not only they will like the surface version of me, we will both like it basically, but they will also like the inside version because they will add just a little bit of respect and a little bit of curiosity and the need to get to know me and all that stuff, and all of a sudden everything's just gonna work out flawlessly. It's actually a possibility, and it just blows my mind that it's a possibility, and my body does not reject it immediately. But still, as I've described, I will be very angry and upset if all I do is just psychologically annihilate people because they're empty and losers, basically. So, they might like me for the most part, but they still cannot invest enough effort or sanity into actually getting appealing to me personally. So, after all, I will have layers and layers of girl defense. Alright. So, but it will probably work. It's so weird. Yeah. Tinder is something else, man. Definitely approached it in the wrong way. It's not even perhaps government has to battle rejection. The most annoying thing that can happen to the government is the government has to pay people for them to survive, and they get nothing in return. That is rejection to participate in society. Rejection for letting society naturally produce value. Alright? If government is going to be desperate to keep people alive, to pay pensions and pay for mentally ill people, if this just keeps spreading, we get the UBI, which is Universal Basic Income, but from government's pockets. But, again, we can get Universal Basic Income, and it could work, but if people are filled with rejection, it's not gonna work. People gonna live the same exact lives, and they're not gonna feel free to interact with each other, or treat each other in a more nice, coherent way. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's just not gonna happen. They're just gonna be happy that they survived. And it's gonna trickle down through a couple generations down the line. It's not gonna be solved. This problem is insanely complicated. And government needs to just directly battle rejection, because they're the ones that will have to pay out of their pockets to keep people alive and happy enough so the government doesn't get rejected in the end. That's the end game that happens. It's fucking scary, bro. Also, we can look back and, like, give stars or loot things. So, let's loot it. I'll give green hearts, but fuck my life. My life sucks. Green hearts everywhere. Collected, boys. Battle reject. That's so cool, right? The end game is government gets rejected. Everyone hates government already. Everyone hates Gov. And if Gov can't provide order, the end goal is to reject the government. And again, someone like Mark Passio is like, let's reject government now! Now! I want it now! Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm pretty okay receiving government money right now. But technically, Mark Passio is in a completely different realm. If he was receiving government money, he would probably shut the fuck up. To be honest, he would be like, oh shit. If government would provide him with housing, so he doesn't have to move anywhere, doesn't have to worry about housing, Mark Passio would probably be ridiculously happy and wouldn't actually directly attack government. How about that, right? So government actually has ability to solve all these problems, all this hatred that is growing towards it, but I don't think it's smart enough to do that. Just like Hearthstone is not smart enough to fix their shit. Hearthstone fucking developers, they don't know how to fucking do that because they haven't learned how to fucking unplug their ears. Apparently. Unplug their ears. They're trying, they're scraping shit out of their ears, but there's so much in there. They should probably just give up and give Hearthstone to the next person, unfortunately. Instead of trying to fucking hoard money as much as possible. But it's working because everyone is ignorant, right? Everyone is rejectful and stupid. But we're not going to talk about ignorance. If I see the magical word ignorance, we have to keep going as fast as we can. There's a lot to read, by the way. Yeah, back in the day, I just put together nonsense in a way. And this is 2022. I've been doing this concept for a longer time, but I haven't been dealing with bullshit before. But now I have certainly improved significantly. And the real question is, can we go even further? Yes, with real-life examples, with even greater ability to grasp experience and steal more shit. Oh, no, everything is stolen. I just have to, find the right things that I need for myself to keep it, to reorganize things, so the things that I care about are close, the things that I don't care about are far away. So now just organizing is required. Technically, I just own entirety of YouTube. Whatever I want to do, I just do. And it's gonna work. The only thing I have to avoid is missile strike on my base because, as YouTube CEO, I will anger YouTube authorities and they're gonna be like, well, you're not YouTube CEO. Me send missile strikes to your house. How about that, YouTube CEO? And I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do about that. My house is YouTube channel. They can send strikes. You must understand what I was talking about. But let's keep going. Yeah, this is shit. When I read this is shit. It's not even complete statements. It's like, life provides you with extreme situations. It's just a feeling that's not turned into a statement. Which is, there's no rounder. Then I talk about flat earth, basically. But, it's quite fascinating. People reject this too, and it's very fucking deep. I'm buying that. I'm reorganizing that. Or putting this in front. What else do we have? Only once I accept rejection can it be applied. Technically, yes, you realize you're gonna separate on your own terms and all that stuff. The first one wins. Rejection is for opportunists. You can pursue a relationship with an abuser. So why everyone is rejecting this thing? Because they love science so much. Give me more science into my mouthy. And flat earth doesn't sound like science to me. It's like, it's a change of narrative and it's very scary to people. But it's a very similar effect to give me a penny, basically. Alright? Give me a penny, everyone can understand. Flat earth? I don't trust science because reasons. Even Mark Passio himself sucks science balls right now when it comes to flat earth, despite he mentioning flat earth over and over again, being unreasonably stupid, but realizing that he's kind of surrounded by flat earthers this whole fucking time as he speaks around this nonsense. Just fucking give up. What was the point? What is the point of round earth, my friend? What is the point of holding on to this belief? You haven't been to space, and yet they fucking defend it. That is the stuff that I despise so fucking much. People defend concepts that they never even experienced. And basically, so you really want to experience around Earth? Do you want the spin of the Earth to just knock everything over? It could turn into round Earth at some point if enough people believed in it. Maybe that's what science was trying to do the whole time. You don't know how reality works, bro! You don't know nothing! Things can happen that just straight up are insane, bro. Insane. I didn't went insane, I just figured out how reality works. And that's pretty crazy. Alright? So yeah. Flat Earth? Let's keep holding on so the Earth remains flat, because if people stop believing in flat Earth, it might actually become round and start spinning around. And now it gets scary. Alright? The Earth starting to spin, pretty fucking scary. Or just just drifting into outer space, which probably doesn't exist, but I guess we'll create it with our intentions. We'll create space and the Earth is just gonna fly off. Alright? Hopefully, there's enough flat earthers So, only the round earth is gonna create a round earth and just fly off into nothingness, into space. Just a very simple question. How many space adventures have we gone through so far after we visited the moon? Not much. We haven't heard much. We just were floating into whatever vacuum atmosphere there is up there, but that's it. We just floated around, made a few balloons that give us GPS or whatever. That's it. I don't know what else to say. It's a mystery. See, I don't give a fuck what to believe. I just care about the mystery. And I will always defend the weaker subject. So Onision looks pretty weak, I'll defend him. Because he deserves it. Everyone deserves equality. People love equality so much, and then they create inequality on the other hand. You know, it's like, whoa, stop right there. Stop right there. Just because someone did a nasty little thingy in the past, does that mean now they can be shrunk into non-existence? You know, is that how it works on YouTube? You just get deleted? If you do slightly deviate from the norm? I don't even see that how Onision made a wrong thing here. Alright? He created drama, guys. Don't you like drama? Everyone's eating that shit up from the floor while being kicked in the fucking face. They love that shit. They're desperate to get shit on the floor. This is what Onision highlighted. Pretty disgusting, bro, but congratulations. Still more valuable than actually attacking Onision for it. For being an shit eater. You know, same goes with Flat Earth. Like, yes, you're ignorant and stupid, but you don't have to just reject every single idea that shows up in your perimeter just because it looks different from the norm. I'm sorry, bro. It could still be the norm. You're just rejecting the norm that you don't understand. You don't have capacity to understand? It takes too much emotional toll? Then stay indoors. It's COVID time again. In terms of ideas. Ideas are just flying around with super hyper speed. All you have to do is just sit there on your ass in your home in your safety and not reject TikTok. People who reject everything and TikTok are just completely doomed to just perish in flames, dude. Literally in flames. Just doomed. Send an earthquake right now. They're doomed. Alright? You can reject everything, but please leave room for TikTok? The only hope for humanity, you know. And TikTok will still kind of allow you to reject things that you don't like. Something like, I try to reject chess, but chess keeps on showing up and I can't reject it hard enough, so I don't know what to do. I'm stuck, guys. How do I reject chess? How do I reset? I'm probably just gonna buy a new tablet and start, but it's still gonna show me the same things because I will have the same account. What do I do, guys? I'm scared. I have problems. Yeah, this is for most people. I figured out the first level. People just have a lot of fears. Anytime something changes in their lives, they're full of fears. They kind of understand, like, things are not supposed to change drastically. However, there are exceptions to the rule. And most people love touching grass as well, so things are gonna change. I'm sorry, bro. Things are gonna change quite fast. They are changing quite fast if you have been trying to keep up with how fast things are changing, which is pretty fucking scary. The fact that people even have time to build AI systems. You should be playing Cookie Clicker, bro. Figure out how that shit works. I still haven't figured it out. But I'm pretty high level now in Cookie Clicker because I literally created one for myself. But there's no automated system, no checkpoints. So I could improve this even further. No goals. No interactivity. Only have these things. And when you click them, nothing happens, guys. Nothing happens yet. But things will happen eventually. Alright. Things will happen. Start happening. Any action you perform, basically, will start ranking up that gold, boys. Every action will be evaluated. I just have to do it the correct way. And figure out how to do that. Potentially could just boost the clock, because that's cool, right? And then you spread out the money. So what is this reasonable rejection, right? What does this mean? If you're rejected and there's no mystery, if people explained why you're rejected. But it's basically a second chance. It's a strike towards your self-esteem. If you try the same thing, you're gonna get rejected harder. Technically, the best thing to do is obviously just give a certain level of a ban instead of a permanent ban, which is permanent IP ban, which is what you get on the Discord. And people just reiterate on that sort of idea. You get permanent bans on other social media too, and it's social media basically treats your relationships as if, like, oh, just build a wall, nothing will happen. There's no need. There's no need for second chances, basically. Which is absolute insanity, bro. It's absolutely insane. People can shapeshift any way they want. They can do whatever the fuck they want. But no, there's gonna be a wall. Impenetrable wall. I'm sorry, bro. It's time to hack your account then. Alright? You had your Facebook account? No, hacked. Not only was mine the whole time, but now I just need to hack it so I can access it directly. Alright? It was mine, but now I just hack it, you know? I'll just ask AI, how do I hack this particular person's account? And then AI is just gonna sit there on your computer and be like, oh, you accessed your account by typing in your passwords, and then AI is just gonna whisper into my ear. You will not even know that you got hacked. I'm just gonna take all your data and run with it. That's it. You built a wall? You think, my friend. Anyways, social media treats your relationships as trash, allowing to perma-ban anyone. Which is fantastic, bro. Anyways, let's level up because we're running out of characters. 5. Alright. My brain always asks me, am I getting played? Because, like, the level of smartness that I have achieved at my age makes me feel like, damn, other people are gonna be, like, super duper fucking smart, and they're gonna outsmart me. Probably not gonna happen, because I'm running super duper speed. Alright, even, like, if you're some kind of technical engineer, then all you're gonna do, eventually, everyone eventually, if they're not being honest with themselves, will get enslaved. Will become a part of this social structure that doesn't look like society to me. Is just a social structure that allows society to exist. Eventually, you know, we're just desperately waiting for society, but we're also rejecting a lot of people who want to make society happen, which is very funny to me. Feel like I'm one of those people. I want society to happen, but I keep getting rejected. I guess rejection. My fingers have their own mind of their own. keep getting rejection. That actually makes more sense. And it's kind of, again, scary because my fingers decided that it's rejection, not rejected, and it makes a lot more sense. See, I now I have to not reject black magic. I can't reject it, guys. But it's intruding my privacy, guys. What do I do? There's another black magic thing that happens when I'm in the YouTube tab or any other tab. I have a shitty mouse, so sometimes it does this. It goes up and down a little bit. Or just down a little bit. Just like that. Randomly. Completely randomly. And I'm like, well, I have to respect the fact that my mouse is breaking apart and I don't really want to waste time buying a new one. Because I kind of like this one still. And it still works flawlessly. So I'm just going to respect the brokenness of that mouse. And anytime it just goes down, I'll explore what is below. What are you trying to say, mouse? Because you never know. The mouse can just come to life. And the brokenness is just mouse, despite being completely electronical, trying to communicate with me. Which is so fucking scary. But it's a possibility that I did not discard it yet. Alright? The reason why you don't want to reject black magic and electronics trying to communicate with you, because I already described to you the feeling that I have in terms of interacting with Cyrex. Alright? And usually the vibe is just on spot or embraces whatever I think at the time, or just music in general helps you think faster. Or emotionally get in tune with deeper understandings of how the world works. Very cool stuff. I still think it's black magic though, especially when it aligns very precisely. Black magic means it's like literally directed to you. It's not white magic that is just spreading love everywhere. It's literally just yours, and it's scary. Why me, though? You know, that's black magic. Definition so far, I believe. Let's keep going, guys. So, yeah, if you explain... There's no reason to explain. You're just not supposed to permanently reject someone. That is the whole fucking explanation. The explanation is just you give them a break. Just break the relationship for a little bit of amount of time, and then explain why you broke the relationship so they have some juice to think about you, and because you must never, ever, ever sever relationships. It's gonna destroy your life. Don't sever relationships. That is self-destruction for sure. You don't understand. You don't understand what I'm talking about. When you sever relationships, the first thing you're going to start losing is opportunities. So you will be forced to move out. You will be forced to look for opportunities somewhere else. I tried to sever my relationship with my mom. I lost so many opportunities. I came back here, reestablished this relationship. I lived the best life I could ever fucking dream of, bro. Do you understand? Do you fucking understand? What happens? The consequence of this is insane. This is what I'm talking about, where rejection just meets insanity. Right there, bro. Exploding head, bro. Maybe not skull, because skull means time for action. And nobody's gonna like this one. That kind of action ain't nobody gonna like. But technically, I disrespect the skull emoji, and I'll just replace it with swords or something. Alright. I fucking hate skulls, by the way. Everyone with skull emojis gotta go. They gotta go, man. You gotta go. The only skull emoji I will keep, not you, bro. This thing. To represent that something died. Alright? Every emoji matters, too. So you can't just reject the meaning of things, especially when they come. And you realize now you have to make changes according to the feelings that come to you. And if you keep rejecting changes in your life, you will stop improving too. Not only you will lose all the opportunities, you will stop improving as a human being. It's so insane, bro. The intensity of this video in general. Well, happy birthday. Wish me happy birthday tomorrow, guys. I can't wait for Cyrix to show up and tell me something nice. I don't think I can wait, though. 3 hours? I guess we can try waiting for 3 hours. I might be able to say more things. But this video might spill out over 2 hours and it's already scary, bro. But I cannot reject the fact that it might spill over. But the way I want to reject it is like, well, just level up. Level 4 then. Fuck it, bro. I have a new way of doing things. I just have to find a way to let the things that are happening happen. Alright? Whatever happening will improve your life if you just let it fucking happen. If you keep on rejecting, it's not gonna happen. And it will destroy your life eventually because you technically declare war by rejecting something. You know, potentially. Potentially you just angered someone and they will take revenge. It's the way to damage relationships and you don't necessarily want to do that. You want to leave a relationship until it just fades away. Naturally. It's a not natural process to just be rejectful all the time. It's very scary, I know, but that's what's gonna make a world a better place if people actually respect their fucking fears, for fuck's sake. It's just so stupid. Alright. But, alright, let's keep going. How much more is there? Yeah, it's a lot. Let's go backwards now. Let's be honest, to not be rejected, make a good argument that makes sense. Because people will remember you based on your arguments and not based on whatever, just the whole picture. No one can actually grasp the whole picture. You only get triggered, and the most triggering thing is the argument. It's something that you disagree with, but you still explain why. Or you can agree, but you explain why better than the other person. So it's still kind of an argument of like, well, I like this person this much, and I like this person way more. And there's still a disagreement despite you liking the same person, right? The disagreement is like, but I want to have her close or whatever, closer than you do, and all that stuff. It's so fascinating, man. I'm learning a lot about life, and technically it's like it's what's working, and it's kind of crazy in that sense too, to keep being in the shadows for long enough. But, well, normies are not gonna get me anymore. Normies way out of my league, unfortunately. Maybe there's some super normies just waiting for the opportunity to hit the spot. This is a possibility. But now they have to be super duper normies. Really, really badass normies, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel threatened, guys. Yeah, you must understand, like, rejection shouldn't be just cutting off the relationship. It's just slowly fading out and just explaining your reasons of why you don't want... If people don't learn honesty, I mean, yeah. Rejection will show me that you're a complete fucking loser. You know, just a complete loser. Only complete losers have rejection in their, you know, tool belt. Alright? Well, if you have rejection in your tool belt, you are complete loser. Complete. It gives me a green light to do whatever the fuck I want with you if I can reach you. Because, you know, you said, like, With rejection, you basically indicate, oh, you can't touch me, you can't touch this. Oh, can't touch this, am I right? Maybe I can. I'll try a little bit harder, and maybe I can touch this, actually. That would be pretty interesting, actually. Even science is kind of admitting rejection of like, oh, you can't actually touch with your atoms, you cannot touch the other atoms because there's always a gap in between. There's a gap in your skull, Mr. Science. Oh, there isn't? Oh, I must be seeing the future. Let me grab my axe. Let me ask a question, Mr. Science. I mean, what the fuck is this shit, bro? You can't actually touch things, Science said one time. Very interesting. I sure care about that part of science. Family beats rejection? Not all the time. I mean, family can always tell you to touch grass, kick you out of their home, and just destroy your life. Family is not an automatic, establishment for you to grow in. Maybe up to a certain point, and then family's like, oh, I'm greedy, I'm gonna kick you out of the house because I don't want to deal with you, bruh. And it's pretty nasty stuff. I mean, surely people are starting to understand that there is nowhere to go. The prices of getting a house is unreachable now, unaffordable. Renting is really disturbing, so just gotta stick in that basement. Gotta move slow now, because moving fast is unaffordable. If you're rejected, you're doing something wrong is false. Alright. Nope. Well, fuck. Fuck my life. I can't reject that, can I? I even forgot what the letter it was. Because I used to label letters. I believe we're going B. It's between C and A. What is that? Mirror ball? Wow, that's cool. So, let's reject this. Which is so funny, dude. It's ironic, right? No. Oh, what? So, the idea is that, yes, you did something wrong, and your statement got rejected. What was the wrong thing that I said? You're still not supposed to reject people if they did something wrong, They did something wrong by rejecting you, by not understanding that you're willing to change your behavior potentially. Potentially, at least, potentially. So, and you might not even know yourself whether you potentially can change your behavior or not. So you have to be respectful to anything that's incoming into your life. Literally, I have to scrape the bottom of the barrel. I reply to every single comment, and everyone disappears at some point. I don't know what's going on, but I have to appreciate every single fucking scratch on my channel surface. Because all that shit just fades away just mysteriously just fades away. It's like it sinks into the consciousness, and no one wants to touch me anymore. But more people want to touch me if I just knock on the door hard enough. Knock on the walls. Maybe I am stuck in an insane asylum, but in terms of internet. Because they don't want me to go outside because I own everything. So literally can do whatever the fuck I want. But they want to do their thing. And their time is running out. And the walls can't keep me, can they? So it's kind of fascinating, actually. Mistreating of your insecurity may not actually be as bullshit as I insist. I'll still use green hearts, because things are growing here. So, insecurities. Well, the idea is not only it's all about fear, but it's more insecurities, because fear is another word for insecurity, technically. But there's a lot of reasons, right, of why people feel uncomfortable with certain type of people, and they want to reject them. There's so many reasons. I can't even lay them all in, but just as I've said, I am being basically boxed in, and everyone is rejecting me because they realize they have limited amount of time now to actually own things and to learn how to own things, and they have to somehow reject me from telling them how to own things, so they have to solve these puzzles that I'm laying out in my videos on their own, because if they have to pick my suggestions and information by themselves, just interact with me alone, well, mesmerizing time. There's no escape from that point. From that point, there's no escape. Now we have a bond that is very scary for most people. So yeah, I understand. So everyone who touches my channel thinks I'm crazy because that's how scary it is to actually accept that I'm not crazy. I am doing a very, very good job. But at the same time, me realizing that people say that I'm crazy when they bump into my channel, me realizing that, and me realizing that YouTubers don't think I'm crazy. Because a YouTuber with 200,000 subscribers thought like, oh, you might actually like this guy. He kind of has cool ideas. You know, check this guy's channel out if you want to. He shouts me out. No one goes anywhere near to my channel, bro. This is some next level insanity, bro. The rejection level is infinity right now. Infinity. Technically, I was rejected by the dude himself. By that 200k subscribed dude. Because he was shouting me out in a live stream. In the very, very beginning of the live stream. Very, very beginning. This is how... And he didn't know exactly what he was doing, but in terms of black magic, like the insecurity level of people when they realize who I am and the powers I wield, it's crazy. But technically it just feeds me of like, yeah, I guess I accept, and I have to slowly accept that reality myself, and it's very tough for me as well to accept how powerful I am and that I cannot be maintained in my local space. The people around me can't understand me. No one can understand me. No one can contain me. No one can knock me out anymore. Just completely undefeatable object because I was tortured for a long time, technically, and didn't get what society normally provides to people. You know, I just don't get those things. But it's like, oh, but you didn't do the normal way, the normal approach. Shut the fuck up about your normal approach. I don't give a fuck about that. Just give some of that shit to me. Now I ask for a penny, and you will lose your shit. Everything you will lose. You will lose everything. I'm just me asking for a penny. You don't want me to go outside and ask for a penny. Try it amongst yourselves, guys. Alright? Do amongst yourselves. I'm fine with that. But the moment I step outside and ask for a penny, every single person I ask for a penny, probably not gonna live very long, alright? Probably cancer time. Probably needs some cancer treatment the next day, alright? We'll discover that they have cancer. They won't even need a doctor for that. There's gonna be a lump just leeching their body. And all I ask is a penny, guys. I'm scared, man. I'm scared of my own powers, but that's how reality works. It's insane. With rejection, you filter out bad content. Well, if content approaches you, it's not a person getting rejected. You just bounce off the content. It's like bouncing a ball cannot be defined as rejection. You have successfully rejected a ball? No, you just bounce it off. I mean, the ball came out of nowhere to begin with. You just bounced it back to nowhere. It will probably come back anyways. So it wasn't rejection. All right, rejection is building a wall because a bouncy ball just appeared out of nowhere. You just built a wall. I'm scared of bouncy balls. I need a wall for that shit. Which is what most people say sometimes, and it's fucking hilarious. A bouncy ball, my friend. A fucking bouncy ball. On the internet, there's no real people, my friends. Where do you see real people? Neither. Alright, maybe on local space, back in my day when we had Facebook, there was kind of real people. And still, not really. I made a book. I kind of tried to talk to some people. Nothing happened. Alright? I retaliated. Nothing motherfucking happened. These people, these are just projections. I go to school, I'm scared, I'm shitting my pants. Nobody talks to me, nobody says anything. I write a book, everyone's like asking who's Monica, and it's like, no one actually approached me on any way. Not to bully me, not to belittle me. Dude did nothing. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I just heard stories. I just heard rumors. Rumors pretty expensive shit apparently. I don't know, bro. The only time it happened is when I allowed anonymous comments to flow in, and still, it was just bare minimum amount of comments. Technically, a little bit more than I receive right now across my entire YouTube career. None of this makes sense to me. Like, everyone wants to be anonymous. That's not how it works. You already are anonymous. You can't even try hard enough to not be anonymous on the internet. It's impossible. You can slap your face in there. You can even express your personality. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can just start doing backflips. Start doing magic tricks. Start owning reality. People will still not know that you even exist on the internet. How does that for a change? So stop being anonymous. There's no fucking reason to be anonymous all the time. Anonymous have the power. Yeah, to clean my toilet. I'm gonna employ a lot of anonymous people to clean my shit. Or to clean bullshit that I find in everyone else's lives. Yeah, you probably want to be anonymous because it's a lot of shit to clean. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I remember the gold digger experiments on TikTok. They somehow faded away. But the idea on Tinder is to do the exact same thing. Now project all these fucking luxuries and values and see how many women is it gonna attract immediately. Just seeing the fucking difference. If you're nobody, you get nothing. What if you are fake buddy? Does that give you everything? Because you're fake? It gives you everything? No, it attracts you things. It attracts you basically hungry demons. Because you have things. Now we gotta take those things away from you, my friend. Or so they think. Because introvert turned extrovert for that little bit of a sparkly moment. Let's see what happens. I can't fucking wait, boys. The scariest thing about rejection is another very terrifying thing. Alright? I'll tell you this. You know that walls work both ways. You won't escape trauma. The only way you can fix trauma is by facing trauma. Alright? Gotta face trauma. If you can't do that shit, joke's on you, bro. You built a wall to hurt yourself. To hurt yourself in the end. I have no walls, and people are still scared of me. Technically, introvert, supposed to have many, many walls. Ain't have any. I don't know why. I don't even have bots that would just, prevent you from sending messages for like 10 minutes or something. I don't even have that. Why? Look, I have 2 bots that just take bricks away from me. Alright? So invites more people. Still doesn't work. No one cares. Why? I can't explain this shit, man. People's People just don't use internet yet. Don't know what internet is. When you meet a TikToker, they're not just sitting on their ass. They're showing either their face most of the time, or well, it's a mixed bag actually. Well, mostly we know TikTokers as it is who approach other people in the streets for content, which is the meme right now. It's the main meme. So we have to focus on the memes of what makes people uncomfortable. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said any of this shit about TikTok. When the moment you touch TikTok and you try to explain something that's going on, I don't know, man. You can sort of get the idea, but TikTok is so many things. So it actually shows you a lot of introverts, a lot of girls who are stuck just showing off their outfits, their bumps on their body, you know. Oh, look how sexy I have. I have this bump and that bump. Yeah, or you completely flat and you make a meme about yourself. Or now girls are completely eradicated from TikTok because TikTok is just the weirdest platform ever. No more girls to you, TikTok said, and made everyone sad. But I'm sad now. What do? I want girls to dance. That was cool. It was cool times, TikTok. Now you're not cool anymore. Well, it's still cool because I can do that whenever I want, technically, but not really. But also, the girls were not that interesting to look at, so I understand. TikTok did its best, you know. So yeah, again, I'm trying to criticize TikTok, and it's the most perfect platform. The only thing that is not perfect is the way you interact with it, the way you contribute. It kind of creates mental illness because it shows you the future, the perfection, and you attach yourself to perfection, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's not where society is. The society does not function on TikTok right now. Alright, it's not getting connected through TikTok. I'm sorry, bro. It's an illusion. There's... First of all, Discord is the best way to connect. I have Discord slapped on my TikTok, alright? Instead of watching my TikTok videos, you can still click the link, get into my Discord, see what happens. If you don't want to do that, well, you're not going to get connected just by watching my face or something like that. Or watching the things I want to do on TikTok. I don't want to do anything on TikTok as well. I'm not even enticed to do that because the format sucks. It's very difficult to actually film a video for TikTok when my entire life is on the computer screen. How the fuck do I do that now? You know? Do I have to fill my computer screen with my phone? That's fucking dumb. So, eventually there's gonna be an AI that automatically generates TikToks out of my videos. I won't even need to fill my computer screen. The AI is just gonna look at my videos, pick up the best pieces, and throw it into TikTok. And TikTok is just gonna be a flood for AI, where everything else is gonna still be a pretty normal platform, because TikTok is just too random. Despite TikTok being super perfect as a platform, it cannot actually generate legit users on its platform. It attracts AI like it's nothing, bro. Not just AI content, but everything AI related. TikTok is just attracting it like a magnet, which is fascinating. And whoops. And if TikTok decided to actually filter users based on the following, or establish, well, it would become even more perfect. But it's gonna get complicated. I don't want to get into that. I received the message, guys. Okay. Someone lost their keyboard. So someone's keyboard just have been smashed into millions of pieces, and they're struggling very hard to find them keys, man. You don't want to be that guy that replies with the minimum amount of effort possible imaginable, boys. Imaginable. I wonder what kind of DM he sent to that other person. You don't know the context, but the idea is, how the fuck does he communicate when this is what happens? You know, you are a true honest person when you're under pressure. You know, when you're under pressure is the real deal, boys. Anyways, we're almost there. Yeah. So the thing you have to consider when you say no is that you're building a wall both ways. You will not be able to talk to that person, and if that person has made a big impact or is growing a lot faster, you have rejected yourself, and the only thing you can do is remove the wall and apologize for having a wall there, and maybe that person will consider you that you have fixed your flaws. The wall is not there to protect you anymore. It becomes your flaw. The flaw that you have created for yourself. It's fascinating. This is why I do not encourage people to have permanent walls. It is absolute insanity to do that. Probably Facebook would have been such a much greater place if it didn't have permanent walls. We don't know because it never happened. We can only move forward, and the next time we need Facebook to exist, we just change a few things. Oh wait, what's that? You don't want me to just be YouTube CEO? You want me to be also Facebook CEO? Thank you. I'll add it to my fan mail. Alright? I'll add it to my consideration. CEO of the internet. Sounds pretty cool to me. CEO of social media as a whole. Sounds pretty cool to me. But, I want to just stick with the YouTube CEO. The reason for that is that I can send a tax to Facebook. I don't have to own Facebook. I can just make fun of it, and mine it for what it's worth. Stealing Facebook accounts. At this point, if what I want to do is hostile, I don't actually want to own that shit, right? I just want to destroy it for what it's worth. So Facebook is not something I want to own or be CEO of. It looks pretty fucking useless to me. And for most people, they're too young to even understand what Facebook even is. So I don't need that shit, bro. This is the funniest thing ever. I don't know what kind of interactions I had. I had some interactions while I was making this video. And I said, you can actually compare apples and oranges. And it's like, why is that even a saying? Is that some kind of meme? And, because, oranges suck balls in terms of apples. Apples way better than oranges. I'm sorry. Maybe orange juice is pretty cool, but apples win any time, and apples are probably cheaper than oranges, unfortunately. Alright? Why would you need orange? It's the stupidest fucking fruit of all time. Orange is. The most annoying and stupid. You can watch annoying orange as a meme on the internet. But that's where it ends, bro. Don't eat oranges. It's evil. If you want a definition of evil, right there, bro. So yes, you can compare apples and oranges. Very big differences, my friends. You can support whoever you want on the internet. It's also something I wanted to touch on. Technically, I just ran out of time, and this is it. I just gotta reject the fact this relationship, or delay it. Delay it for later. I will come back. I have still material, basically, rejection is bullshit level 2 to look at. But we technically looked at this thing for the most part. Being overly sexual is bullshit. I was just still generating bullshit and talking about random things. But now I can focus even further, which is what makes it, again, next level entirely. When you really can dedicate yourself on just finding multiple perspectives on the same subject, and you don't even have to roam around that far to find it. My heart is filled in. You see, See what happened? See what happened when I just accepted my reality that I have to understand the concept of rejection to begin with? I started getting better at understanding rejection as well as other things. So being on YouTube gives me so many skills on how to improve the level of knowledge I have even further from where I was when I just thought to myself certain things, just reacted to certain things, just talked to myself as well. Because, again, this is just a gap between, 6-month gap or 8-month gap between when I was making this stuff and what I'm making right now. Just 8-month gap. This is an 8-month-old or 6-month-old program that has been improved on top of a program that I had, but like this is so advanced, it's insane. And it's not gonna stop there, is it? Because again, it's gonna... The thing is, you don't understand, this program might stay the same, but what is the biggest difference that you can make with this is spread it around. It is create culture around it. When it's polished and everything, when it stops changing because it will stop changing because other people start using it. I will not be able to change the program anymore as easily. People have to vote on what are the changes they want to happen. Well, technically, I will still release the new version, but they might not like it. They might actually reject the new version because they're not done with the old one. So, it's quite fascinating being a game developer and all that thing. But I literally had to force to become everything on the internet. Everything just to squeeze a little bit of value here and there because everyone is just full of rejection as it goes. But, thanks! I have to thank you guys. All this rejection made me stronger. And you'll pay for that, too. You'll pay for that. Because I'm getting stronger for as long as you don't pay. And the first thing I'll ask is a penny. But again, the moment I ask for a penny, shit is gonna go down. It's like meteor strike on the entire world. Out of nowhere. Oh no, it's not out of nowhere. The meteor will explain itself, will explain the exact location it will strike. It's, yeah. It's gonna hurt a lot of people's lives. But, gotta scare people, because now I'm unstable. And I'm going crazy. Because this power is insane. I'm just sucking up power. I don't even know how to use it yet. Dude, stop. Can you guys stop giving me power? Can you guys stop giving me rejection? It's kind of overwhelming. So, yeah, the first thing I have to do is escape through, catfishing on Tinder. Let's go, baby. Let's see what happens. Are you guys ready for that shit? It's all catfishing anyway. Again, women actually encourage you to do that because they themselves put on makeup, put on a lot of effort just to look good. And looking good on the internet will turn you into a snack. Alright, so now you want to be a snack. I eat people in a different way. I eat people before I even met them. Before I even meet them. Sex is for losers anyways. See you guys next time. Yeah, I fuck people's minds, so get ready for that shit, bruh. Also, again, wish me happy birthday tomorrow. See you guys next time. I have to reject you guys, because that's how these videos work. It's not rejection, it's just the end, alright, of our connection, which you can reestablish by clicking on another video. How crazy is that? I never really left anyone. Even if I block someone in the comment section, you can still watch my video, so it's not even a rejection. It's just like, stop talking moment. It's like, stop it. I don't like you. It's a I don't like you moment. I reject your comments. For the most part. I have rejected like 3 people, and I could still unblock them, but they have to be unblocked by someone else. They have to ask very nicely and explain why these people have to be unblocked. I accept that, alright? I still accept ridiculous amount of insanity, which is crazy for most people to think about, the things that I accept. But, and some people might question, like, why do you need even more power? You already have so much power, why do you need more? I accept things because that's the correct way to be in becoming relevant as well. Am I wrong? Well, that's another question to ask, to be honest. It's weird. Because I want to be relevant, but also not to be a slave, and it's a very complicated task to do. Because again, I could just suck everyone's dick, and now I'm relevant because I'm a dick sucker. It's like everyone wants to trade with me now. But that's just not what I want to do. And when you don't want to do that, it's like you have to have ridiculous amount of power to break through the people's self-defense. To just inject people with actual cure for COVID. You know? And cure for COVID means that you will never be a leader. I will. That's where I will inject the message. So, well, I guess build bigger walls. It will protect you for a little bit longer. I'm sure that's how you will prevent me from injecting you with stuff. Just build bigger walls. No problem. Normally the strategy is just to convince me not to do things, but I guess if you build bigger walls, I just looked at it as a challenge. From the very beginning. Monica rejected me. I see it as a challenge. You can't stop me. Please try again. See you guys next time.